Chigga chigga chow. Oh, hello and welcome to the third episode of the TD43 podcast. The name is going to be changed. I'm not going to be talking about NBA at all. It's just going to be NFL centered. But I think we're going to. So, I mean, if you have any recommendations for what the name should be, let me know. But we also are not going to do defensive top five players. I'm recording this all on the same day, so I could upload it on Tuesday, which is when I was going to. But I said, why not? Let's make them wait. And today, we're going to improv entirely. I have no idea. I'm recording this episode with no idea what I'm going to talk about. But what I think it's end up going to be is just about this isn't really going to be much of the podcast. It's going to be like 15 minutes of me just talking about the plans for this channel are. And this will count as my Tuesday upload. What I'm going to do is it's just going to be one podcast a week, and then all the other days are going to be the other stuff. And I might throw in like some random Wednesday or Thursday upload, whatever I want, whatever I decide. It will be consistent from here on out, though. But essentially, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a Madden franchise for Madden NFL 22. It's going to take place on my PS4. So it's not going to have next gen, but the team I'm going to use is down to 4 teams at this point. It's down to the Falcons, the Eagles, the Bengals, or the Lions. The only reason I wouldn't go with Lions is because Bengal, the Madden YouTuber, has thousands of subscribers, is doing a franchise with them, and he doesn't seem to be having fun doing it. So, but I will promise you that I will get you at least 5 episodes. If I'm not liking everything, that all the support after those 5 episodes, then I won't do it. I fucked up my lighting. Hold on. Boom, lighting fixed. But that's what's going to happen there. And the podcast will be uploaded Tuesdays and Fridays. Well, yeah, you know what? I'll keep it to twice a week for the podcast. So this will be like a short, like 3-minute clip that you guys will get. Not like 3 minutes, but this will be like a short, like 10-minute clip that you guys get. Whatever the fuck I improv about the rest of this. Yeah, I don't like planning shit because I plan shit's not raw. I'll then think it out and then it won't be my raw opinions. But if I just improv like I did with the top 5, then that was all my raw opinion. That was just shit that came off the dome. Now, if there was probably a player I fucking forgot, like some wide receiver that I forgot about that I just didn't say. I didn't say Stephon Diggs. I probably would have put him at 5. So watch this. I probably would have put Diggs at 5. Forgot about Diggs. Sorry about that. But I mean, yeah, sure, there's going to be mishaps like that. But other than that, it's completely and utterly raw for all of those podcast episodes. And I just feel like that's what you guys would enjoy more rather than me making a Google Doc about all this and me just looking over. You know what we forgot? The Feliz Cumpleaños Ati segment. So we're going to go on Google. I'm going to Google this. I'm going to pause the recording. Sorry about that. That probably didn't be kind for you headphone users. But we've got a lot for today. I mean, not a lot, but there's more than there was last Friday. Which I'm recording this on Friday. But, you know. So, Travis Kelce, happy birthday to him, the Chiefs tight end. If you don't know who that is, you are a imbecile. We got Michael Pittman Jr., the Colts wide receiver. Laviska Shenault, the Jags wide receiver. And then 2 other people. Bernie Mac was born October 5th. Jesse Eisenberg. Wow. Neil deGrasse Tyson. I'm just doing people I know. Yeah, that's about it. So, this will be the second episode. I'm just gonna, you can make this a drinking game. However many times I say improv, I doubt anybody that watches this can legally drink. Well, welcome again. I don't know why I'm saying this. Those are your birthdays: Travis Kelce, Michael Pittman, Laviska Shenault. I really don't. Oh, you know what? Actually, here's what we'll talk about. We will talk about who I think is going to win the Super Bowl. Wait, no, didn't I pick this? I talked about this the first week, didn't I? No, I did not. You know what we're going to do? We are going to talk about just how I'm going to do an abundance of Sporkle quizzes. We're going to call it Sporkle Saturday. Sure. Sporkle Saturday. We're going to do a 10-minute video about some Sporkle quiz on a Saturday. It will be my first time taking the quiz. So yeah. I don't think you'll get face cam in that videos because I don't know how I would do that. But if you guys start making me money, I can hire an editor who would know how to do that. But in all seriousness, Sporkle Saturdays. So that's another video I have to record. You know what? When would I? Okay, so I could upload 4 times a week, right? It would be Friday and Tuesday would be the podcast. Sporkle would be Sundays, but then when would I upload the franchise? I mean, the franchise can be any day of the week. Just kind of upload it when I want, like Wednesdays. You do the franchise, maybe. We can make it Tuesdays and Thursdays for the podcast, and then make franchise Fridays, maybe. I'm trying to stay with the puns, but I don't think, you know what, actually, that's what we'll do. So Tuesdays and Thursdays, you know what, no, fuck it. We'll just make the franchise Thursdays. Okay, so that'll be it. That's the plans for the channel. I don't know how long I've been recording for, but what we're going to talk about today is I might even Twitch stream after I'm done recording this, but I do have to record a Sporkle video now. All my videos will be up around like 3 p.m. Oh, I do have to shout out Browns fan 224. Follow him on TikTok. He's really close to 10K. He sits behind me in my 5th period class. He didn't ask me to shout him out or anything. I just feel like doing it because it's funny because he's gonna be watching this and he knows. It's like, oh hey, thanks for the random shout out that I didn't ask for, and it's just gonna be funny. So the hope is that I don't get bored and I just consistently upload for you guys, and then you guys pay me. Well, you don't, but then Susan pays me. For those of you who don't know, you're just idiots. Susan's the person who owns YouTube, So I just need Susan to pay me, and then I can make $1,200, and then you'll get actually more recent videos. So essentially, I'm not going to be able to talk about. I'm not going to delve into it. But I think that. Okay, so here's the final review of the schedule. Okay, Tuesdays, you're going to get a podcast episode. Fridays, Or no, Thursdays, you're going to get a Madden franchise. Fridays, podcast. And then, I move this. Oh, it is better lighting if I move that. Okay. And then Fridays, you are going to get the franchise. That is 4 uploads a week. Or Fridays, you're going to get another podcast. That's 4 uploads a week. And we'll probably switch up the podcast. All right, we'll probably switch up the Sporkle quizzes. Maybe we should. Now, there will be some quizzes that I took because, but I'll still, it's not like I'm cheating because I wouldn't have taken them in a while. But, so what do we talk about? Names. Okay, so the podcast is going to have a different name than the whole channel at this point. Because this was initially just supposed to be a podcast channel, but I said, why not? Let's do it. Make it a whole YouTube channel. But I can't. So I think we are just going to call the podcast TD for 3 at this point, despite the fact that we're not going to talk about basketball. Steph Curry will remain in the thumbnail. And I think for the franchise, it's just going to be might be a fantasy draft franchise. And I might actually try and get one of my friends in on it. But I don't think I have very many of those. I need a board. Cuddle with me all night. Why the fuck is that stuck in my head? This song's gonna get stuck inside your head. Hey, what the matter with your hair? Okay, you know what? Because I'm bored and I have nothing to talk about, I'm gonna plug another thing that's just, actually follow me on TikTok. It's Browns fan 8359, I think. I made it just purely to mock my friend. So we're gonna figure out what my own TikTok is. Oh, you know what? I deleted TikTok actually, so don't follow me on that. Follow Browns fan 224 on Twitter as well. He talks a lot on there. And then the question is, would you guys be like willing to see a collab? Right? Like if I got a different YouTuber to hop on the franchise with me or the podcast even. That would be interesting. I wonder if he'd be down to do it. I doubt he would, but I mean, I might as well try. I'm just rambling on at this point. This is gonna be the least interesting podcast episode. I'm not gonna talk about anything important. This is just me telling you guys. Okay, I'm gonna preface this now. Okay, it's be ashamed to tell people this. Okay, but I, the TD43 podcast person, have some questions for everyone. Like, mainly, are you excited for the franchise announcement video that will be dropping on Wednesday? Just gonna be me talking. I can't make any edits. I can't, edit. So I can't make like a fire video about the franchise with me voicing over it. It just can't happen. I'm sorry. But wait a second. Yeah, you know what? That'll actually work. I think I can. It won't be good. It will not be a good edit. It'll just be me voicing over some clips of whatever team I choose, NFL real life highlights. So that will be all for this boring episode. I'm sorry. It'll probably end up being like 15 minutes. I sincerely apologize. But thank you to everyone. Happy birthday to Travis Kelce, Laviska Shenault, and Michael Pittman. As Kelce turns 32, but is still the best player on the Chiefs. You heard that here first. He is the best player on the Chiefs. But I do have to go film a Sparkle quiz. So that'll be dropping tomorrow well, that will have already dropped by the time you guys are seeing this. So I'm sorry for the boring episode, but this will take your Tuesday slot. I'm really sorry for that. This will not happen again. You will get back to normal talks on as of Friday, and expect the Madden franchise announcement on Thursday. So we're gonna do the announcement on Thursday. Then you're gonna have to wait another week for this franchise to actually start. So we will start it, and I think we'll start it in week 5. So whatever team we start with, if they're 0-4, they're 0-4. Make sense? Okay. So we're gonna start it in week 5 with all the real stats, which will actually be cool. I think it'll be a cool aspect that most other franchises won't have, and of course, it's not gonna be an original franchise because, well, I'm not an idea person, but I'm gonna stop rambling on now. Deuces, thank you for attending. Like, comment, subscribe, and if you hate my fucking opinions, comment and get Susan to pay me.